As always, it's your host, Tyler Hurst, alongside the co-host, as always, Jarvis Redwine. What's up, man?
What's good, man? What's good? I'm good, man.
It's been almost two full weeks since we've gotten
Whew.
together live together. I know I've been live with Mario last
You
week.
guys
Now
are,
this
yeah.
week it's with you. So I mean, we're just gonna keep this train rolling, man. We're going live on TikTok. We're going live on YouTube. We're switching it up. We're gonna try to get two nights in a week, once on YouTube, once on TikTok. We're trying to grow both platforms. So if you could please like, subscribe, and follow us on both YouTube and TikTok. We are also on Facebook, where our voting polls are put out there at JT Podcast. You'll see our logo everywhere. That's what you really just gotta look
Oh
for,
yeah. Oh yeah.
man. Jarvis, I put out a YouTube short yesterday about one word game. We're going to get into a one word game about the NBA teams left in the playoffs in just a bit. But we got to specifically talk about what happened last night.
Yes.
The conference semifinals were underway, and we're going to talk about the game that was a little bit more close. It was a close game. You know, the Spurs started to come back late. Timberwolves take it 104-102. I came up with the one word of superhero in this game because there are superheroes in this one. It's Victor Wembanyama and
Hmm.
Ant-Man. Well, Ant-Man was on limited minutes, and yet this man still showed out. Victor Wembanyama kind of got shut down by Rudy Gobert, so we might have to start putting some respect on Rudy Gobert's name. Jarvis, what was your takeaway from this game, man?
Bro, you know what? You laughed at me. You laughed at me when I said Rudy Gobert. When he locks it down, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I know we talked about like the Joker, on Rudy Gobert and everything. But man, you know what? I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I mean, Rudy Gobert is slow. You know Gobert is slow, but for some reason, like,
Yeah.
yeah. But Wimby did have 12 blocks, though.
You know, I don't. What was Minnesota thinking? I mean, specifically Julius Randle, he got blocked multiple times last night against Wembanyama.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Like, you're trying to get a bucket and you're
Yeah.
trying to rough up Wemby, but like, it seems like they kept trying to do the same thing. It's like,
Yeah.
boys, it ain't working. It's not gonna work when Wemby's in the paint. But yet, I think what we really seen last night was Minnesota going small a lot and dragging Wemby
Yeah.
out, and that is
Yeah.
the exact way you got to play. So
Yeah.
if
Get him
you're
out of the
Minnesota.
paint. Yeah.
Exactly.
Get him
And
out.
if you're
Yeah.
Minnesota, you technically can, because yes, Rudy Gobert, he's been playing really well as of late. And we could all say Rudy Gobert, he did it against Jokic, he can do it
Yeah.
against Wemby. To me, Wemby's a different kind of beast. I know Jokic was my MVP pick, and Jokic
Yeah.
is obviously putting up triple doubles, but Wemby's
Yeah.
obviously a different beast.
You know what? You know what, Ty, man? Wimby is. He's a different beast. I still think the Spurs are going to win this series. I mean,
I
to me,
don't
I
know
have
about
no.
that. I don't know, brother. There's this guy named Ant-Man. This dude.
Hey, it is not just him too. It's Ao and McDaniel. Man, goodness, gracious, they are good.
Daniel's a problem. He's
He's
the
really
problem.
good. He's
And you know what?
good.
He gets the energy from Ant-Man. McDaniels gets the
Gosh.
energy from Ant-Man to trash talk,
Mm.
but yet he's backing it up with his good defensive play. So
Oh
I
yeah.
gotta respect it.
Hmm. Hmm. Man, but oh man, I did not see Minnesota being a problem like this.
Yeah,
I
I
really
did.
didn't.
I obviously picked the
It,
Nuggets to beat Minnesota. I picked them to beat the Spurs because I'm high on Jokic. Obviously, I was
yeah.
wrong. I'll take that on my chest, man. It is what it is. I was a big Jokic guy,
Hey,
and obviously,
hey.
and go ahead.
All fairness, he is good. All fairness, he is a superstar. Jokic is a superstar.
You know what's
Um,
bothering me about that though is people are saying this tarnishes Jokic's career. Like,
that's great.
no,
No,
it doesn't. It does not.
it doesn't. It doesn't.
There's been
I
multiple
mean,
superstars in the past that have first round exits, and it's something about the Timberwolves that Jokic just can't get past. What's
I
up, Jack?
remember. Yeah, what's up, chat? I remember like back in the days where like Shaq was first getting started. He used to always get swept in the playoffs, like first rounds. So I mean, you know how great Shaq ended up being. So I mean, it happens. It happens. So it doesn't take away his greatness, and I think that's overblown right there, man.
I agree, and I think with the Nugget, it's time to blow it up. If you're the Nuggets, it's time to find somebody. I think it's time to get rid of Jamal Murray. Unfortunately, I love Jamal Murray as a
Yeah,
player, but he's just had so many up and down performances. It's time to use him as a tradable asset and get somebody more big time. I know Jamal Murray is big time. Don't get me wrong, but there's even more big time than Jamal Murray that you can get alongside with Jokic. But I want to get back to
yeah.
the Minnesota Spurs series. Spurs are going to win Game 2.
Well,
I'm confident in that. But this game will go either 6 or 7 games because of Ant Man. He's
oh
just
yeah.
got that dog in him, dude. Like you're not going to escape him, and he will talk
Now,
his talk.
when he went down with when he hyperextended I think it was like his knee or something.
Yeah,
Um,
he's
I
got two
actually
bad
thought it
knees.
was. And he's still playing like that. No, but I actually thought it was over for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I mean,
Um,
after seeing him and then DiVincenzo, but more so Ant Man. You know, I thought it was over for Minnesota, but man, I was wrong. I
yeah,
did overlook Minnesota. I know they have talent. You know, I know they have talent, but I did overlook them because of the center position. You know, and
yeah.
I think we're being proved wrong.
Yeah, we are. I think everybody in the whole United States is being proved wrong. Internationally, I don't. You could say the entire world's being proved wrong by Rudy Gobert right now because I looked at Rudy Gobert. I was like, he's about to get trashed on by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
So obviously the Nuggets are going to move on, and that didn't happen. And now I was like, okay, now he has Wemby. He ain't going to be able to defend him, right? No, he actually did a really good job. I mean, Wemby's blocks were out of the world, of course,
Yeah.
again last night, which is why he's DPOY unanimously. But outside of that, Wemby really did not have a really good offensive game. He was over 8
No,
from
he
three.
didn't.
I don't like seeing him take that many threes. Obviously, if you're not making them, and over 8 is a stat line that he's going to want to forget. And he's not going to do that again. We obviously know that because Wemby is he's going to be an all-time great player.
Hmm.
But I did think late in the game, this is a big talking point today, was whether the Spurs should have called a timeout late. I thought they should have. It's a young team. Now, if it was a veteran
Hmm.
team, I think you let them play it out. They know what they're doing. They know exactly who they want to get the ball to. I just thought it
Hmm.
was kind of a little sloppy at the end for San Antonio. I thought you could have got a better shot, or even you could have got Wimby a chance at the end of the game to even tie it up. So it is what it is. I obviously, like I said, it's gonna go 6, 7 games. Timberwolves with Ant Man, that's just who they are, man. They fight, they claw, and they find a way.
I love what you said about Wimby just taking too many outside shots. He's gotta be. He could get anything he wants in the paint. So just go in. Well, probably not with Gobert, but but
Oh,
he's still more athletic than Gobert, and I would like to see him sort of well a little bit more underneath. You
yeah.
know, so I mean,
The other game that happened, Jarvis, was the Knicks and 76ers.
yes. Oh man.
So I came out and I said on a YouTube short, I said, this is the last team the Knicks want to see. And I maybe I was wrong. I don't think
Ended up
I'm
being a
wrong.
blowout.
Yeah, I let me be real. I'm not wrong. It is still the one team the Knicks do not want to see is the 76ers because of Joel Embiid. The 76ers just got done with the 7 game series. The Knicks had a little extra rest. The 76ers are exhausted. They had to beat a good Boston team. I know they were without Tatum game 7,
Mhm.
but still, 7 games is 7 games, people. Like
Mhm.
76ers, they will be fine. This is going to be a much closer game in game 2. Now, I do think the Knicks win game 2, and then it's going to flip. The 76ers win game 3. But if Joel Embiid can stay healthy, and Tyrese Maxey just needs to take control of the game. He really does. I did not see that at all last night from Tyrese
Yeah,
Maxey, and
too
we got to see
passive.
that. Yep.
Too passive. Yeah, yeah. I mean, do you think that was like the key to the game getting out of hand like that, or was it
Um, I don't
because
think that
it
was
wasn't
key. I
really
just thought,
that.
yeah, I just thought New York just couldn't miss. Let's just be honest. And like Jalen Brunson, the dude had a game of a lifetime. To be honest, the
Yeah,
dude was
and
insane in the
Ty,
first quarter.
you kept saying like the Knicks, you know, and I wasn't a believer in the Knicks. But they, especially after they lost like a couple times to the Atlanta, the Atlanta Hawks. Sorry, I always say one,
Yeah,
I say Falcons, but the Atlanta Hawks. And I was kind of like, oh man, I said this team is done. But
yeah.
You were right. You're right, man. Between Cat and Brunson and
Yeah, it's honestly surprised me the way Cat's playing. Cat in history, he sucks against Joel Embiid. He's
Mhm.
terrible. But last night he had another great performance again, and like this is where New York can actually win a title is if Cat continues to do this and play like this. Now, that being said, I still think this game's going to go 6 games because
Yeah.
this is exactly what happened with the 76ers and Celtics. Everybody just decided to count out the 76ers.
Hmm.
Joel Embiid comes back. They they obviously they don't perform at all that game, but then after that, Joel Embiid had that look in his eye. And this is going to be the same
Yeah.
situation with the Knicks. Don't sleep on the 76ers. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't count them out yet because everybody's so high up on the New York Knicks. The series is not over, I promise.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And home court too. I watched the home court as well. So I mean,
My
they
last note is I texted you this, Jarvis. I said, do we not remember before Wimby? It was Joel Embiid.
it was. It was. The injuries has just slowed Joel Embiid down. That's
Yeah.
the only thing. But outside of that, if that brother's healthy, look out. Look out. That's all I can say. And so yeah, so I believe that it's going to be a 6 to 7 game series. I can see that.
Yeah.
But I actually think at the end, I think the Knicks, I think they have a little bit more firepower.
I agree. No, I agree with that one. You know who may not have enough firepower? Because they're 15.5 point underdogs tonight.
Don't
Jarvis,
don't say it.
I know you're wearing a Spurs
Don't
jacket.
say
It's the
it.
Los Angeles Lakers, man. Mm,
Oh man, I know.
sorry. I'm sorry, man. Game one's not
Wait,
gonna be
wait,
pretty.
bro, is Luca playing? Is he playing tonight?
No,
No.
Luca's probably not gonna play the entire series.
What about Austin Reeves?
Oh, Austin Reed's gonna play, but even
It
okay,
just
so
doesn't matter.
The Thunder, yeah. Now you ain't got Luca to keep up with the scoring of the OKC Thunder.
Oh, oh, well,
What what
that's
what did the Lakers do from here, Jarvis?
pay off the refs.
I lost sound, Jarvis.
Oh, can you
Jarvis, we
hear me?
lost sound on you. Yep, we lost your sound.
Yep. Can you hear
Hey,
me?
just disconnect your headphones or reconnect them. Sometimes that
Okay.
works. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk while he's getting his thing fixed, getting his
Yep.
mic
Can you
fixed and
hear me?
whatnot. I still can't hear you.
Okay. Hold
Um, the Lakers. I'm just gonna touch on the Lakers real quick, and what they need is a miracle. The Lakers need a miracle. They need LeBron to throw 30 points, 10 boards, 11 assists. They need Austin Reeves to drop 25 plus points every single game. They need DeAndre Ayton to control Chet Holmgren. Should be able to do that. I don't think he's going to because it's DeAndre Ayton. Does anybody really actually believe in the guy? The OKC Thunder, and whether or not they have, we're going to try to get Jarvis back in here, whether or not they have Jalen Williams or not, they're always going to be better than the Lakers right now.
Can you still hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now. You're good.
You hear me? Okay.
Yep, you're good. But yeah, Jarvis, I touched on the point of whether or not the OKC Thunder have Jalen Williams, with Jalen Williams not playing in Game 1 of this one. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're just a way better basketball team than the Los Angeles Lakers, and that is why I genuinely do not give the Lakers a chance.
I'm still having some trouble. Keep on talking.
Yeah, I'll be honest. So if you're anybody that sitting there is a betting man, want to take a betting woman, take OKC in 5. Take them in 5, maybe even a sweep. I think Lakers are going to get one at home just because LeBron, and he always finds a way. We do know that. But obviously OKC, they're just too talented for the Lakers to even stand a chance. We kind of know what Jarvis is going to talk about on this. Jarvis, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So Jarvis, I know. So the Lakers and Thunder, there's really not much to talk about there. Let's move on to the Pistons and Cavs. Right now it's 49-35. The Pistons are in the lead. 5 minutes left in the first half. I told everybody at the start of this, if we go back, I can flip it back 3 weeks. I can put a little clip out there for everybody if they didn't catch it. I said the Cavs are your upset team. They're going to ruin your bracket. They will beat the Detroit Pistons. Right now, it's obviously not looking like that. The Cavaliers are down by 14. They're obviously going to be down going into half. Here's the problem. It's exactly what I just texted you last night. The Cavs have zero. I was about to throw the F bomb out there, man. They just have no defense.
There's no
They have
defense.
no
There's none.
defense. Like I don't know what to how else to put it, man.
There is no defense on that team. I mean,
Oh.
you could. First of all, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I can.
Okay, good, because I'm about to get animated here.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. That defense, I'm like, you guys, I mean, they have a tremendous offense. Don't get me wrong, but that defense is just, I don't know, man. I mean, they're not going to go very far without a defense. I mean, what do you think? What do you think because they play the Pistons, right?
Yep. And right now, this is going exactly how the Pistons want this to go. The Pistons are playing their great defense, holding the Cavs to only 35 points, and the Cavs are playing their zero defense, which is why the Pistons are almost at 50 already with 5 minutes left in the second half. This is not going to be sustainable if you're a Cleveland Cavalier fan.
No. Defense wins championships, and this is why I picked the Pistons to make it out, at least to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm not going to say that they're going to win the NBA title. I'm not going to say that.
All you got to do if you're the Cavs is play some sort of defense because the Pistons really don't have a good offense. They don't. It's Cade Cunningham and maybe Duran, who actually had a horrible series against the Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
Like, who else is there? Maybe Duncan Robinson can make 5 threes a game.
Yeah.
There's not enough talent on Detroit. Now, I'm not saying that they're not talented because they are the number one seed. They obviously got there for a reason, but they're talented on defense, which is why they are the number one seed. Now, the Cavs, like I said, just play some sort of defense, man, and I think they can get out of this series. But if they don't, the series will be over in 5, and I don't want to see a 5-game series between these two teams because I watched, I think, 3 out of the 4 games of the regular season between the Pistons and Cavs, and every single one came down to the wire. I believe 2 of them went into overtime. So I just want to see a good series.
Oh, yeah. I just want to see a good series, too. I think it's going to me, I think the Cavs, it could go 7. What do you think?
I did say 7, so I put out a YouTube short yesterday. I said marathon as my one word because I think it's going to be a 7-game series. But it's not going to be a 7-game series if the Cavs don't play defense. Like, I love Evan Mobley. I love Jared Allen. I think they're 2 tremendous defensive players. But James Harden, can you at least try? Donovan Mitchell, can you put some effort in?
Yeah.
Dennis Schroeder, I know you've never been, like, a great defensive player because your size, but, like, can you just be a pest? Max Strus has been your best defensive player. When he was at Miami with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, he never really was that great defensive player.
Yeah.
And so if he's your leading defensive player right now, that's a problem.
Yeah, my word would be try. Just at least try on defense.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be frustrated about that at a later time. It's only game 1, so we're gonna worry about that another time here. Jarvis, we're gonna get on to my one-word game here. This is a new segment that we're going to do from now on the JT podcast. We're doing shorts every single day with the one word, whether or not it's the previous game that just happened or a series that's upcoming or just about a team. Today, we're doing specifically each NBA team that's left in the playoffs. And we're going to start out with the OKC Thunder. It's probably going to be the most easiest. I'm just going to start it off and I'm going to say dominant.
Yeah.
They just dominate everybody. They dominated the Phoenix Suns. I think they're going to dominate the LA Lakers.
Yeah. I like that. I like that word, dominate. I mean, there's nowhere else to put. I mean, like there's nothing else to say. I mean, they're defending world champs. They have it all on offense. They're just going to completely slice and dice.
Yeah.
The Lakers. I cannot see it. I cannot see it. Bronny and Bronny. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter with these boys.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
So let's go on to the Lakers. One word. Cancun. Y'all be on vacation. Y'all be on vacation. Y'all will be on the vacation by the end of next week.
He said Cancun.
I hate to
Uh,
say it, man, but it's true.
yeah. One word for the Lakers. Doomed.
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 Yep.
Yeah. I don't see. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I mean, it could be a sweep, to tell you the truth.
It could be. I think LeBron finds a way to find one, but that's
Yeah,
that's all.
just at least one.
Yeah.
He needs
Yeah.
to channel that inner LeBron that we saw like in when he played the Golden State Warriors back in the day.
Bro, I don't know how he does it. He's 41, man. I hit the gym 5 6 days a week, and bro, my body is sore. Like I know they be going through all this therapy and that. Like I don't know how he does it. Hey, but I hope
I
he
don't know
does.
how he does it too at 41.
Yeah.
And how old are you? You're like, yeah,
Yeah. Man, I still got what 12 years to catch up to that. Whew.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
But
I
all right,
mean, at
man.
41, what he's done at 41 is incredible.
Yeah.
Not a lot. I saw Michael play when he was like late 30s. I think when he was in his 40s with the Washington Wizards, and he lost a lot of speed and everything. So like what LeBron is doing right now, that he can still throwing down monstrous dunks. He's running up and down the court chasing after
Yeah.
blocking balls. I mean, it's just crazy.
It's gonna be a long time till we see it again, honestly.
Yeah.
Next team in the Western Conference, the Timberwolves. I'm gonna keep it simple. Villain. Villain is the one word to describe the Timberwolves because ain't nobody picking them, but Ant Man's picking himself,
Yeah.
and he's being the villain to the superhero of Wimbenyama.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. I like that. I like that. How about Scrappy? Man, this is a scrappy bunch.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
It's a
Yeah,
scrappy bunch. I mean, they get after it on defense. They don't back down. They're not backing down. It's a scary team when when they just don't want to. You just don't see them backing down to nobody. They're up for
yeah.
the challenge. So that's what's scary about them.
The San Antonio Spurs. This is probably the hardest team I had the hardest time coming up with one word for. We're just gonna say length. Length is where I came up with the San Antonio Spurs. You got to utilize Wembenyama's length. You did
Yeah,
on defense last night, but now you got to use it on offense. He's got to stop shooting all these threes.
I agree. I
Utilize
agree.
length.
I like that. I like that. Man, this is a tough one to come up with
This was
as
the
well.
hardest one. Yeah, this was by far the hardest team to come up with one word.
Yeah. Um, uh, I think if I were to pick one, it would be just um, talent. Use the talent that you have. You're clearly. I believe they're clearly the more talented team. I know Minnesota's they're good, but all around team play, I think the
Yeah.
Spurs are,
No,
and
I
so
agree.
they got to utilize that.
I think another good one would have been young because they are a very young team. Can they get
Yes,
out of this against a very experienced veteran team in the Minnesota Timberwolves?
that's right. That's right. You're absolutely right.
Let's move on to the Eastern Conference. Once again, everybody, we're playing the one word game here with each NBA team. We're going to throw in this one word game every single live episode when we go on live on TikTok or YouTube. Remember, we go live on TikTok once a week, live on YouTube once a week. We're trying to grow both platforms, so we appreciate y'all's support. Jarvis, let's move on to the Detroit Pistons. I'm just going to say tough or rugged.
Yeah,
They'll beat you up. That's exactly what Detroit's about. It's the Detroit way, man. They just want to beat you
yeah.
up.
Oh yeah. Tenacious. Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
tenacious. Just play your game.
Hmm.
Play the style that you want to play. You know, I mean, and that is just playing good defense. You're not going to outscore anybody. I mean, Kate Cunningham is good. You don't want to get into a shootout with like a team like the Cavs, but
Yeah,
you just want to you want to keep it close in that late third period, or third quarter or early fourth quarter. That's
yeah.
what you want to do.
ready to go into halftime right now with the Pistons and Cavs. The Cavaliers, now, Jarvis, the Cleveland Cavs, their one word. You said it best earlier. Try.
Try.
There's no other way to put it. I think we're both going to go with try because, like, just try to play defense, Cavs. If you can
Gotta
just
try.
try, I think you make it out of this series.
Yeah. You and I talked about this, and you said if they just play just a little bit of defense, this team would be like it's a very dangerous team, because they already got the offense. It's that defense
Yeah.
that is questionable. So
They have a chance to make an NBA Finals run, but if they don't play defense or try, they won't. We got
yeah,
2 more teams left till we get onto the NFL draft and some other college football and NFL football news that we'd like to talk to you guys about. But 2 more teams left to go with the one-word game here. Jarvis, the New York Knicks.
Mm.
Woo! Cooking. That's my one word for the Knicks. Cooking. Because this offense is looking lethal right now, and they are absolutely cooking offensively. And if they can keep this up, they could get by the 76ers pretty quickly and get some more rest.
To me, I think they look like the best team in the league right now, like in the playoffs right now. To me,
Yeah.
Top to bottom right now. If I were to pick who's going to be in the finals, it would probably be the Knicks and the OKC Thunder. I mean, we'll have to see what OKC looks like tonight, but I believe they're gonna.
Yeah.
But my one word for them would be just. I like it. I like what you said. Cooking.
Yeah.
This team is. Let them. What was it? What was that phrase? Let them cook.
Yeah. Let them cook. Last team, Jarvis, the Philadelphia 76ers. This one was pretty simple for me. Health. Just stay healthy, man. If Embiid can stay healthy, if Paul George can stay healthy, Edgecombe can stay healthy, and Maxey, you have a chance.
Yeah.
You have a chance to beat the New York Knicks, but you got to stay healthy.
Yes. Yes. Health is a really good word there.
Yeah.
Their health. Also, it's kind of like, what's the word that I want? It's like not to um, underestimate or something, not to underestimate them, because they can come back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just say the 76ers underestimated.
Yeah, underestimate.
One word.
That's it.
Yeah. I agree. 100%. They were. I think everybody had Boston coming out in a hurry out of that series, and here's the 76ers.
Exactly. I agree with you. I mean, that's it. Underestimated. Don't underestimate them.
Jarvis, the NFL draft happened. I have yet to talk to you about this NFL draft. You know me, I put out my top 5 list. I want you to react to my top 5 list, and we're just going to kind of discuss what happened here throughout the draft, or kind of like what stood out to you in the NFL draft. My top 5 list, Jarvis. At number 1, I had the New York Jets. I think they absolutely dominated the NFL draft. They got Keenan Sadiq, Omar Cooper, David Bailey, 3 first-round picks. Absolutely nailed every single one of them. My number 2 was the Cleveland Browns. I thought they did a tremendous job in the draft to reload up on wide receiver. They got a good offensive tackle, and they got some help on defense late in rounds.
Yeah. So Shadur Sanders has no excuse, right?
Yeah. And my number 3, the Tennessee Titans. It's not because I'm a Titans fan, but I actually really like the Carnell Tate move with helping out Cam Ward, saying, Cam Ward, you're the guy. It's time to go out there and show it. Then we got Cedric Falk late in the first round by trading back in. Then we also traded back into the second round, getting Anthony Hill Jr. He's a very versatile linebacker. I would know because I'm a Texas fan. I watch every single game. I know what he's about. And then my number 4 was the Las Vegas Raiders. Fernando Mendoza, and I've been saying this all along, they got 2 steals in the draft. Rod McCoy and Mike Washington Jr. from Arkansas.
Yeah.
He will be arguably the best running back to come out of this draft. Just
Yeah.
watch. And my number 5, is kind of a toss up. I thought about Kansas City. I was a little leery about them and how they traded up with Mansour Delane. But
later in the round, they got my Husker, Emmett Johnson.
yes, people are saying Emmett Johnson's gonna be really dangerous with the Chiefs offense. Now you got to use him like the Seahawks used Charbonnet, though.
Yeah. I think he's going to be good. I don't think he's going to be like an all pro, but I think he's going to be just decent, because Kansas City Chiefs, to me, they just have that winning culture,
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
and so this is a great situation for Emmett Johnson to go into. But I agree. I like all of your picks. I actually would throw in. I think Dallas did pretty good with Caleb Downs. I think getting him, and then Malik. I don't know, Malachi Washington. I think that's what his name is.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, Malachi Washington. Those guys. I thought they did pretty good in addressing their defensive needs. Trying to
I
think of
agree.
here. My
It's
Eagles
Malachi Lawrence.
I did not like a lot of what my Eagles did, man. They did
Yeah,
okay. They could have done better. I mean, I like Lemon. Malachi Lemon is okay, but like
I didn't agree with that pick either. I'm right there with you. Makai Lemon, he could end up being a stud and a star wide receiver. But what did you need if you're a Philadelphia Eagle? You needed someone to replace Blankenship.
yeah,
Because you done made the best defense even better in the Houston Texans. And guess who was still left on the board that plays just like Blankenship? Dylan Thieneman. That
yeah,
the
yeah.
Chicago Bears drafted. I thought the Eagles should have
That
stayed
would have been a
put.
perfect. That would have been a
Got Dylan.
perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, that would have been a perfect pick. I don't know what the Eagles. It pains me to say this, but I think you're right about my Eagles, man.
I know I'm right.
I just don't like it, man. I don't like it.
I think it's going to depend on what you guys get back from the A.J. Brown trade.
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm the Eagles, I'm asking for a first round, a third round, and one of the star defensive players from the New England Patriots.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I
You
agree.
you obviously don't need to know more offensive if you're the Eagles, but can you steal a defensive player from the New England Patriots? Because their defense is really good.
Oh man, they are.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
You're
I
obviously
tell you,
not going to
but
get someone like Gonzalez, but maybe an edge rusher that you can get.
yeah, but I definitely like your top 5 picks of the draft, and I would add about your Titans. You guys did pretty good. I thought you guys
Yeah.
did solid. I mean, they actually have. I think CBS has your team at like number 5 in the draft. Uh, with
Yeah.
the draft picks and everything. So
You know what? Don't sleep on Nicholas Singleton either. The
no,
running back out of
he's a
Penn
pretty good
State.
running back.
Yes. And I think he's going to be fighting for running back number 2 in Tennessee. Because, yeah, we have Tajay Spears. Not, but I would not be surprised if Nicholas Singleton gets that running back 2 spot.
I know. Singleton, and he was a beast with the Penn State, so you got to
He
watch
was.
out. You got to watch out. I know.
Yeah.
I know. He was. That's all I can say. Just don't sleep on him.
Jarvis, I'm going to give you my best pick in the draft. You know who I think has the chance to win Rookie of the Year?
Give it to me.
I have no idea how this guy fell. I have no idea how he fell to number 15 overall. And that's Ruben Bain. It just made absolutely zero sense how he fell to 15. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got exactly what they needed after losing Levante David. They just got another absolute stud on defense. So honestly, the Bucks didn't get any worse. They just lost a leader. They got the
Yeah,
same exact talent. Absolute steal of the draft, and I think he has a real shot at winning Rookie of the Year.
I agree with you. I mean, I'm like, sheesh. Ruben Bain is really good. He's a real. I mean, he was great from Miami. He was just a beast at Miami, and I think, like I said, they got the perfect. Like you said, they got the perfect
Yeah,
replacement. I just and he's versatile. You can probably line him up
yeah,
on the line or play him in the as a linebacker. He's oh man, they got a steal, man.
absolute
He
steal.
reminds me a combination of who is it, Levante David and Shaq Barrett.
No, you're not wrong. He really does. He plays a little bit more on the line, more compared to those two. But honestly, I
Yeah.
could see him transforming
Oh,
and doing
steal of
exactly
the
that.
draft. Steal of the
Yeah.
draft. Yeah.
Is there anything that stood out in the NFL draft to you, Jarvis?
I was going
Before we
through the
move
draft
on.
before I came on this podcast, and I was thinking about something. I was like, the Rams, they really just didn't. Okay, you got Ty Simpson to replace Matthew Stafford later on, so he's going to sit. But you guys didn't really address. I guess they did. I mean, like early in the offseason, they got McDuffie, for that corner spot. But they just need a little bit more on defense for me. I just think so.
I Man, the Rams, they didn't need anything. So everybody's hammering home on like, why did the Rams draft Ty Simpson? Why would you do this? Are you trying to kick Matt Stafford out? That's obviously not the answer. Like, why not try to prepare for the future?
Yeah,
Your team is absolutely loaded. If you look from top to bottom, who has the best team in the NFL? It's by far the LA Rams.
yeah. The only weakness was that corner position, and I think they addressed it with McDuffie and some of the other,
They
and
got two of the Chiefs
yeah,
corners.
and so if you got, but for me, I just love defense, I guess. So I think they kind of probably could have used another linebacker and
Yeah.
maybe somebody to stop the run. Um, I love Verse. I mean, Verse is amazing, um, but they could have used somebody. Like I think they could have used like another linebacker or a defensive lineman. But I don't know. That's me. I just love defense.
Yeah, I know you do. I know your Eagles. They had a good defense. It won't happen
Yeah, well,
anymore.
yeah. So
But
they had, but
So my last topic of the NFL here, Jarvis. Before we get on talking about other little topics that we want to touch on after the draft. Now, who's the team that could turn it around and make a run in the playoffs that did not make the playoffs last year?
that's a good question. That's a good question. Well, I'm gonna say not make a run into the playoffs, but might get into the playoffs. I want to. The Jets did have a good. They had
No,
a good
they're
draft,
gonna
but I
still be
still
one of the
don't know
worst.
if they're going to be playoff worthy. They got to get a quarterback, and I just don't. Yeah. Um, I'm gonna have to say Kansas City. I'm gonna have to say the Tennessee Titans. I actually think that they're gonna sneak into the playoffs. I'm not saying that they're gonna like make any noise, but I think it's gonna be a very big improvement. I look for Cam Ward to really improve, and that defense with Robert Saleh is gonna be phenomenal. I think
Yeah,
if not this year, then the next
yeah.
year. And so I expect Tennessee to make it to the playoffs. Um, and I think the Ravens. I think they did a pretty good draft. And I actually think that they might get it together. They got a lot of talent. They still have a lot of talent on that side of the ball, like the offensive side of
Yeah.
the ball, at least. Not quite sure about their defense that much, but the offense is still pretty good to get into a playoffs.
Hmm. Yeah. No, I I like your picks. I'm obviously there with Kansas City Chiefs. You finally got a running back, is what you need with Kenneth Walker. They're going to be right back in the playoffs. Unfortunately for everybody that is tired of the Chiefs, you got 1 year off and they're right back.
Yeah.
But my first true choice was the Washington Commanders.
Yes.
They drafted Sonny Styles. They drafted the other Penn State running back. I can't think of his name right now at the moment. But he has a very good chance of becoming a starting running back there in Washington with Krosky Merritt. But if Jaden Daniels stays healthy, just remember what he did the year before.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous football team.
It really is. It really is. And they got that defense addressed, and that was really a big problem for them last year. They were so bad on defense. Not anymore.
Yeah, Lovu and Sonny Styles running the linebacker position. You know what that reminds you of? It reminds you of all the way across the pond in San Fran, their linebacker crew. It's hard to get by.
Yeah, it's hard. Oh man, what do you think about? I think Seattle is still going to be right up there. They're still going to be right up there.
Yeah, no, I like Seattle's pick. They got Jadarian Price as in the first round, the Notre Dame backup running back. I thought they could have went a better backup running back. Emmett Johnson would have been a good fit, obviously in Seattle. Mike Washington, not so much of a good fit there in Seattle, but one of the Penn State running backs. But Jadarian Price is a good pick. In Seattle, obviously they really didn't lose anything, so they did lose couple of their secondary guys, but I don't really think that's going to matter. The way Mike McDonald coaches and teaches these players, they'll be fine.
Oh yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be.
Yeah. I think the Bears did a good job. They addressed a lot of their defensive issues, which is exactly what they needed. Carolina, they did an okay job. I think they're kind of going to be middle of the road, though. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, obviously, they're going to have to adjust with life without Mike Evans going into the future now. I think that's the biggest storyline. I know a lot of people really aren't paying attention to that, but that's my biggest storyline heading into this season. Is how good is Mike Evans going to be on the San Fran 49ers? That's where I'm keeping my eyes out on because that team, I know we're all picking the Rams, but we better be careful because now they got Big Mike.
And they needed a deep threat down the field because that's what was wrong with them. They had nothing. I mean, Brandon Ayuk was not playing, and it was just they had no deep threat. They have nobody to throw to. All they had was Christian McCaffrey, and you know what? You saw what happened later on in that Philadelphia game. He got injured. We were just working. This takes a lot of the pressure off of them.
I'm worried about the Detroit Lions. I think Detroit really falls off. I love Dan Campbell, but honestly, I did not like what you did in the draft. You're still having problems with who's calling plays on offensively and defensively. I don't like what I'm seeing from them. Minnesota, I just think you still need more than just Kyler Murray to come in.
You do. They really didn't address a lot of things that they needed. So it's just, getting back to Detroit, you only have like a small window, especially when they were graced with like 2 or 3 good years of good players, of really good teams, and you only have that small window to get whatever you needed to get done, and I think it's just kind of fading away now.
I will tell you this: draft Jahmyr Gibbs #1 overall, though, because they got rid of David Montgomery. So draft Jahmyr Gibbs because he is going to be Detroit's offense.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, what do you think is going to be the most improved team from the draft? You think the Saints are, or you think
it'll be Tennessee.
Yeah.
And that's not because I'm a Tennessee fan. I don't bring my biases into this kind of stuff. I just think with the coaching staff Tennessee got, the free agents they got, the draft they did, with Anthony Hill and Cedric Falk, those guys are really going to grow into their positions. I think they're both going to be starters heading into the season. Carnell Tate, another really good slot wide receiver, a guy that can also run the deep route, alongside with Calvin Ridley and Chimere Dike. We did lose Okonkwo, but we also have Gunnar Helm, that is an absolute stud at blocking and pass catching. Offensive line is where I'm concerned if I'm Tennessee, but outside of that, I don't see a weakness in Tennessee. It just
Yeah.
has to all come together. I'm going to give it a year. I think Tennessee, goes 7-9 this season.
Yep.
I think we just missed the playoffs, but we are going to be better than last season. We're going to double our wins at least. It's just we got to give it at least 1 year for it to look like something good.
Yeah. I think your 3 and 13 years are done, you know?
I hope so. I hope so, man.
You're like, those are some
Yeah.
rough years, boy.
Yeah. I
Mm.
ain't got nothing else to touch on with the NFL. I did want to mention because I know you do like paying attention to hockey as my last little note because right now we're in so much playoffs, so we're gonna worry about baseball on a later podcast. But hockey, Jarvis, I only have one question for you because every time I look up and see the number one team by far right now is the Colorado Avalanche. Can anybody beat them, Jarvis?
I tell you what, Colorado looks really good, especially on offense. You got McKinnon. I mean, you got I think his name is Blackwood as the goalie. I mean, these guys, Drury. I mean, you could just go on and on. They have a lot of firepower, and they
Yeah,
got Makar on the defense. The defenseman Makar, he's really good. Ha, they're going to
I'm
be a
looking
tough
at.
out. I think the one team. Um, I'm trying to think. One against Tampa Bay. It was Game 7. Tampa Bay and Canadian and the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal is good.
Yeah, so is Carolina.
Those two teams by far are the teams that I'm concerned. Like if they're gonna beat Colorado,
Yeah,
those teams can do it.
yeah. I think Colorado makes it out of the west side of the bracket. Now it depends on who's. I would like to see Buffalo Sabres, win their game against Montreal. I don't think it's going to happen,
Yeah,
but that'd be
Philly
fun
is
to
still
see.
alive.
Philly is, but they're about to be knocked out. You know that. I think they're down 0-2, correct? Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna just go out on a limb and I'm saying Colorado's gonna win the Stanley Cup.
I ain't even going out on. Your brother's so dominant right now, man. Colorado is as dominant as
No,
it
no, but
gets.
they are the most complete team. I like their offense, their defense, and their goaltending. I mean, if you're looking at if you're telling me it's like who what team looks the best in the NHL, it is the Colorado Avalanche. They look the last time they looked like this, they won the Stanley Cup. And that was back in like I think it was 2000 and man, I don't has it been that long? 2002, 2003?
It's probably been a while. I haven't heard much from Colorado as of late because I only really hear about NHL when it comes to the playoffs. And, yeah, no, I really don't think anybody's going to beat them in the West. Like Golden Knights that could pose a threat. I think they can get one out of Colorado, but I don't think that they're going to pose a threat. I think the best team to pose a threat right now to Colorado is the Carolina Hurricanes.
Yeah,
But they
yeah.
still have to obviously get through the Flyers, which I think they are. They're already up 2-0, and then the Sabres are Canadians.
I agree. I agree.
And
I mean,
that'll
I
be a
think
tough game.
Carolina, um, pretty much all season long, they were like the number one seed in their division. So, I mean,
Yeah.
they have some phenomenal players, and their goaltending is good as well. But I like Acho; he's really good. Jarvis is on.
Yeah, I heard about Jarvis.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
out there. Yeah, not me, but but yeah. So they have some really really good players. But I think I just like I said, Colorado just looks more complete.
Mm,
They can
yeah.
score. They can score. They can score.
But the one word of OKC, man, dominant right
Oh yeah.
now.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
putting up 9 goals in a hockey game is Woo-wee.
I know. Haven't seen that since what? Since the Penguin days with Mario Lemieux. That was back in
Oh,
'90.
so yeah, back then or since you last played NHL video games, man.
We got to get you into NHL 26 and all that.
I know, man. Somebody send me a gift card. Let me buy some NHL.
Oh man, you still playing that soccer, that
Oh yeah,
FIFA?
oh yeah. I play FIFA all the time. If anybody thinks they can beat me at FIFA, drop a gamer tag.
He is pretty good, y'all. I mean, he is pretty good. So
No,
I
you
tried
don't want.
playing you. I tried playing
Yeah.
you, and that was a big mistake, man. That was
Nobody wants to smoke in FIFA, man. Nope.
FIFA is your game, man. I can't like. Hey, I can get you in 2K, NBA 2K, and all that stuff.
hmm
I can,
Let
but
me put Hassan Whiteside.
oh
That was
my
my
goodness,
guy.
that goes back. Hassan
Yeah,
Whiteside.
yeah, you remember him, man. You couldn't handle him. I kept dishing it to Hassan Whiteside to dunk. Oh, good old
Was
days.
it DeAndre Jordan?
Oh yeah, DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, bro, I was always trying to put centers when I was playing you. I was like, yeah, what's a team with a good center?
Who was that? Who was that? The guy was from Africa. What was it?
Um,
Nah, I forgot his name. I forgot his
Al-Farouq
name.
Aminu.
Uh, no, it was oh man, I had it in my head, but I was like, oh my goodness, but yeah,
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of his name either. It's a
yeah, yeah.
two-part
It was
last
like,
name.
but I remember you. Yeah, you used to beat me with like Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan. That's who that team was. Blake
The
Griffin.
Clippers, man.
Golly, those
uh,
times.
yeah, good times, man.
Man, but yeah, man, we'll talk more about baseball, like more on baseball, like the next podcast. I mean, because I have a lot of takes on that right now.
Yeah, yeah,
I
no
mean,
doubt.
the Mets
We can
the Mets
definitely
are
do that.
trying to get they have had the most miserable season right now.
It's not getting much
The
better.
Mets,
Yeah.
oh
Oh yeah,
man, they got
I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research, and we'll have to get into some baseball and get that figured out. I know I could do another episode tomorrow or Thursday. Then we could see what we have going on this weekend. I know it's Mother's Day weekend, so not sure. Probably busy, but we'll definitely figure out a time to get us on, and we can go TikTok live this next one and
okay,
talk some
okay.
more.
Yeah, and we might have to just kind of talk about it. We'll just probably just kind of talk amongst ourselves before we go live. We could actually talk about like what's going on with like fantasy baseball and things like that. So
Yeah,
I think that'd be actually be really good for
yeah,
you, for our listeners and stuff, and like potential players to pick up, things like that. So
yeah. No, and we could do a one word game with a couple of baseball teams we both choose.
I love that.
Yeah, or we could, we'll throw that in as well. As always, us as a JT podcast, we're going to you're going to see the one word game every single YouTube short every single day. That's what we're doing now. We're going to come up with our own thing here. Every little person, every podcast, every person has their own thing.
Yes,
Ours is this. It's one word. If you guys have one word to describe a team, a series, a player, throw it in the chat. Give us a comment on Facebook. Give us a comment on one of our videos. We'd love to talk with you, comment back with you, or even make a video about it. Um, that is what the JT podcast is doing moving forward, and we'll just kind of see where it goes here in a month. And if it's on the downfall, man, we'll come up with a new segment or a new game. But so
yeah,
far, people are liking it
I
on
like it.
TikTok, so we'll see where it goes from here.
I love it, man. I love it. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to look up some more words in the dictionary, and we'll be fine.
Hey, like get out your thesaurus, your
Yeah, exactly.
dictionary, whatever you need. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to chat GPT some of these synonyms, man, for some words, man. Uh, but man, Lakers just started at 7:30. Man, I'm gonna let you go enjoy the game. I'm gonna let everybody else go that tuned in or tuned in afterwards or watched our video fully live. Uh, Jarvis, me
Sounds
and you will
good.
talk, and we should be live on TikTok next time. So stay tuned to the JT podcast here on YouTube and on TikTok. Everybody, have a nice Tuesday night. Enjoy your Wednesday, Thursday if we do not catch you again. Peace out,
Peace
guys.
out, you guys.